What is going on, guys? Let's jump right in. I am back with another video to teach you guys how to calculate your macros and track your food. So this is a question I get often, especially in the Instagram DM. So I just wanted to make a training covering, how to calculate your macros and how to track your food using the MyFitnessPal app. So let's just go ahead and get started. Okay, well, if the slide will ever change. All right, so what are macros? So macros are just short for macronutrients, and these are the nutrients that your body needs in large quantities. So they're called macro, not micro. So your body needs macronutrients in large quantities to perform optimally. So some macronutrients or the macronutrients are proteins, carbohydrates, and fats. And no, carbs are not the enemy. We need carbs to survive. So protein, essential for muscle repair and growth. And if you didn't know, protein is essential for hair growth, nail growth, skin health. All of these things it's responsible for before it's responsible for giving you big muscles, which most people aren't aware of. But the most common recommendation is to consume zero point 0.8 to 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight. So, for example, I weigh 160 something ish pounds, so we'll say 162 pounds. So, I need to eat about 162 grams of protein per day to have that optimal, repair, muscle repair and growth, skin health, nail health, and hair growth. So, but this can be adjusted based on your activity level, your fitness goals, and your preferences. So for me, someone who is very active, I may need more than the zero point 0.8 grams of protein. That's why I opt for more of the 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight. And my fitness goals is my goal is to build more muscle. And protein also helps with burning fat because the more muscle you have on your frame, the more fat you will burn at rest because muscle just burns more calories. So that's just a little tidbit of information for you to take away. Next up, we have our carbohydrates. So carbs provide energy for your workouts and daily activities. So if you or someone you know has ever done the keto diet, I am against 100% against the keto diet unless it is for medical purposes, which for some people they need the keto diet for medical reasons. But for weight loss, do not do the keto diet for weight loss. Do not do it. It's just not sustainable. You will not enjoy life. Who wants to go around living life without ever eating above a certain amount of carbs per day? Like, can you eat a donut? Probably not unless you eat one freaking bite. Can you eat any of your favorite foods, pizza, hamburgers, literally anything that you want to eat? You will not be able to eat on the keto diet because you have to stay below a certain amount of carbs every single day for the rest of your life for this to work. Because as soon as you start back eating carbs, you're going to gain weight right back. So I do not recommend the keto diet for weight loss at all. 0% negative if I could. But a good starting point for carbs, because I'm so passionate about carbs, is 2 to 3 grams of carbs per pound of body weight. Okay, so that's just a starting point right there. For me personally, once I start, like, I'm in a cutting phase right now, so I'm trying to lose as much fat off my frame as possible. So I am restricting carbs, but I'm nowhere near doing the keto diet because I still eat carbs, a good bit of carbs every single day. But if you do lower your carbs to a certain amount, you will see that your energy will start to plummet. You will feel lethargic, you will be lazy, you will not have any energy to do anything that you need to do or want to do in life. So I do not recommend going below a certain amount of carbs per day. So just to start off, 2 to 3 grams of carbs per pound of body weight, okay? And then fats, despite popular beliefs or despite a common misconceptions, fats do not make you fat. Fats actually help slow down digestion. So, for me personally, I like to eat fats right before the training window. That way, it has a sustained release of carbs. So that way, if I eat fats and carbs and proteins before I work out, that fat's going to slow down that digestion of the protein and the carbs, and that's just going to give me more energy to have a better workout, perform better in my workout. So that's just another little tidbit of information. But healthy fats are essential for overall health. One of the best fats that you can ever eat, or I'll give you two foods that are really high in healthy fats that you should be eating. Sorry, my dog, Stuart, that you should be eating in your diet. Um, Extra virgin olive oil, cook with it, put it on your food, whatever you need to do. Extra virgin olive oil is really, really good. That's the oil that I will only use when cooking, and also avocados. If you're not an avocado fan like me, find healthy ways to incorporate that into your diet because it is a superfood essentially, like very, very beneficial. So aim for around zero point 0.3 to zero point 0.4 grams of fat per pound of body weight. Okay, next slide. So calculating macros. If you're more advanced and you want to get even more precise with your macros, so instead of using the ratio that I just gave you, which was 0.8 to, doggone it, which was the for protein 0.8 to 1 grams, for carbs 2 to 3 grams, and then for fat 0.3 to 0.4 grams. If you want to get more accurate with that, then adjust it for your body fat percentage. So here's how you do that. To measure your body fat percentage, you can use a body fat scale, you can use calipers, or you can go to the doctor and get a measurement of how much body fat you actually have. Also, if you have a gym that has like a body scan around, if you live in the Auburn, Alabama area, Max Fitness has a really, really good Evault body scan that will tell you how much body fat percentage you have on your frame. So that is just a recommendation for anybody that wants to know how much body fat they have. But adjust your macros as follows. So if you have a lower body fat percentage, so for men that's under 12%, for women that's under 20%, then you're just going to multiply your body weight by 16. So if I weigh 162 pounds, I'd multiply 162 by 16, and that there is my maintenance calories. So that's how many calories I need to be eating per day to maintain my current weight. So if I want to stay at 162, then if I multiply my body weight by 16, that's the amount of calories I need to be eating every single day. If you have a higher body fat percentage, so if you're above 12% for men or above 20% for women, and that's body fat, then you want to multiply your body weight by 18. So if I was 162 pounds and most of that was body fat, then I'd multiply my weight by 18 instead of by 16. Okay, I hope that makes sense to you guys. So let's get into tracking using MyFitnessPal. Excuse me really quick. So first step you want to do is download and set up the MyFitnessPal app on your smartphone. It's free to download, free to use. You can purchase a premium version, which will have much more features available to you. So download the app, create your profile. This includes putting in your fitness goals, your current weight, and your target weight. So those are essential to put in because then it'll tell you how many calories you need to be eating for the current weight that you're at to get to that target weight, whether that be losing weight or gaining muscle. So after you create your profile and you include all this stuff in there, you're going to enter your macros. So if you have MyFitnessPal downloaded, I suggest you guys do this while we're going through it if you're wanting to track your food, or screenshot this or come back and watch this video and just follow step by step. So create your profile, enter what it tells you to enter, go to the More tab, and you're going to select goals. So then after you select goals, you're going to choose calorie, carbs, protein, and fat goals. You're going to enter your calculated macros based on your body weight and your body fat percentage. So the number that we got over here on this slide, you're going to enter it into the calculated macros based on your body weight. So that's what you're going to enter, is the number that you got on the other slide from calculating how many calories you should be eating for maintenance. So after that, super duper easy, you're going to start logging your food. So if you purchase the premium version, you can use the barcode scanner to input packaged food. So you'll hold your phone up to the back of a package of food. Like if I were to track this energy drink, I'd hold my phone up to this barcode and it automatically input everything for me, the proteins, carbs, fats, and calories in there. That's if you have the premium version. If not, then you can manually enter foods, especially with homemade meals and restaurant items. You can just manually type those in. Like if I were to type in green grapes, there would be like a list of options that comes up for me to select which one is closely related to how much I'm eating, or to the brand that I'm eating. And MyFitnessPal has like 100, like freaking any brand that you can think of. Like if I were to eat like a chocolate cake and I used Pillsbury cake mix or something, then I can enter Pillsbury chocolate cake mix and it will come up. So you can manually enter it, or you can use a barcode scanner to scan the package of food. So MyFitnessPal will keep track of your daily macros and your calorie intake. So it'll keep track of how many total calories you're eating, how much protein, how much fat, and how many carbs you're eating every single day. So monitor your progress. The app and inside of MyFitnessPal is going to provide a chart and a graph to visualize your nutrition journey. And then you can adjust your intake based on your results and based on your goals. So if you're not seeing results, you may want to adjust your calorie and macro intake based on what your specific goals are. So let's shimmy on along. Tips and tricks. These are just some simple generic tips and tricks to help you stay consistent and stay successful in tracking your food for the long term. So, first up, of course, with almost anything in life, be consistent. Log your meals regularly to get an accurate view of your nutrition. So, if you log your meal today but you don't log it the rest of the week, you're not getting an accurate representation of the calories and the macros that you're intaking every single day. Be honest with yourself. Do not underestimate portion sizes or forget to track your snacks. This is something that's really, really crucial. So if you know about portion sizes, you can actually Google like, the portion. You can use your hand to measure portion sizes, like protein should be the size of your palm, fat should be the size of your thumb, and all that fun stuff. Do not underestimate those. Honestly, sometimes it's better to overestimate than to underestimate because you do not want to cheat yourself. And snacks, do not forget to track your snacks. Whether that be a protein bar, a handful of almonds, 3 or 4 grapes, it does not matter. All of that adds up to some type of caloric intake. So don't forget to track your snack. And one thing that I should have put on here is do not forget to track your foods. Your drinks. Be honest with yourself. If you drink Starbucks, you need to track that Starbucks. If you drink this energy drink, this needs to be tracked every single day. If you drink a cup of coffee, track it. Those liquid calories add up to a bunch of calories if you're not tracking them and you're cheating yourself. Also, another thing, condiments. If you use ketchup or mustard or mayonnaise or anything, ranch, all of that needs to be tracked because mayonnaise, highly fatty. Ketchup has a lot of sugar in it. All of these things, all of these condiments that you use need to be tracked every single time you use them because those add up to calories. And you're cheating yourself if you're not tracking your liquids, if you're not tracking your snacks, if you're not tracking your condiments. Do not underestimate and do not forget to track all of those things. Customize your goals. Adjust your macros if you see the need based on your progress. So if you're not making progress, you need to make an adjustment. Do not just keep on using those same macro values that you have that are not giving you progress. If you're not seeing progress, adjust. That's all you have to do. Adjust until you see progress. Once you see progress, keep it at that. I don't know what just happened. Um, okay. Next up, stay hydrated. Water intake plays a role in your overall well-being, so do not forget to track it. So, water intake is crucial for skin health, digestion, bloating, all of this stuff. Of course, like a ton of other things, but water intake is the most and one of the most important things when it comes to your fitness and weight loss journey or muscle gain journey. If you're dehydrated or if you're overhydrated, all those play a crucial role in your physique, your gut health, your hormones, and your overall well-being. So do not forget to track your water intake. General rule of thumb, at minimum, and I mean bare minimum, like bare bone minimum, 80 ounces of water a day. That's bare. Like that's if you like were living on a desert island and you had like very limited water supply, you should be drinking 80 ounces. I always suggest 92 to like 100 or so ounces a day, but bare minimum 80 ounces. And if you forget to drink water, set yourself an alarm or drinking out of a straw encourages you to drink more water. So drink out of a straw, set yourself an alarm to drink your water, or about one of those big old gallon water jugs and fill it up. And that way you can keep track of how much water you've drank throughout the day. I'm not a fan of plastic water bottles at all by any means. They're just bad for the planet. They're really not good to just store water in, especially because stores sometimes keep them out in the heat and all that plastic has cancer causing material in it. So I always suggest filtered water or just filling up a water bottle, a big water bottle, so you can keep track of how much water you're drinking. And last but not least, use the community. You can connect with friends on MyFitnessPal for added accountability. If you are inside of my coaching community, we already have a coaching community. We already have a group chat set up, so you can connect with people and have that extra layer of accountability. But if you're just doing MyFitnessPal and tracking your food on your own, then you can connect with other people who are tracking their food, like your friends or your sisters or cousins or whoever it is. But if you're in my program, we already have that community set up for accountability, motivation, support, encouragement, everything that is needed. And now remember, consistency is key, and this app can be your best friend on your fitness journey. So, just a few tips just so you know some things. Tracking is time consuming, but you have to stay consistent if you want to see progress in your journey. So like I said, you can't track one day a week and then base that one day off of and say, well, I ate 2,000 calories this day or 2,100 calories this day, so I must eat that amount the rest of the week. No, because this day you might not have any snacks, but then tomorrow you may be craving Starbucks, and then those are some liquid calories that you consume. So you have to track every single day, because every single day you're not eating the same thing unless you are eating the same thing. Like me personally, I eat the same thing every single day. I use the same condiments, I use the same amount of eggs, same amount of bacon, same amount of water every single day. So what I track one day is usually the same overall, but I still track just to stay consistent, or I would track if I were tracking. So we only learned how to calculate maintenance calories when we did our body weight times 16 or body weight times 18, depending on your body fat percentage. But if you want to calculate macros for weight loss, this is for women specifically. Subtract 200 to 300 calories from your maintenance calories. So, for example, if your maintenance calories when you did your body weight times 16, like 162 times 16, I don't know what that is, but I'm just gonna say if I'm supposed to be eating 2,500 calories a day, that's my maintenance calories, and I want to lose weight, then I'm gonna subtract 2,500 minus 300, or 2,500 minus 200, depending on how hungry I get and my mindset. I personally know that I can subtract 300 calories and be perfectly fine being hungry, because it just doesn't bother me. I used to grow up hungry a lot, so it doesn't bother me to be hungry throughout the day, and I know I won't cave in. So that's just how you would do it if you were to calculate for weight loss. So, like I said, I do not track calories. I used to track calories, and it was just too much. It was just too much for me. So, and I don't have any of my clients tracking calories because it is time consuming, and most of the people that I work with are busy professionals. They most of the time have at least one kid. Some people have up to two, three, four, five kids. So, and that's on top of working, on top of cleaning, on top of cooking, on top of having a life of their own, and on top of having ball practice for their kids and everything else that comes along with having a family and having a social life. So I don't track calories. I don't have my clients tracking calories, but I am going to teach them how to track calories. That way, when they finish up with my program, they all know how to track calories for long-term success. That way they can stay consistent on their weight loss journey without a coach, without me or another coach helping them. So I personally calculate calories for my clients, and I calculate their macros for them. And I just tell them how much to eat for their specific goals so they can focus on things that matter the most to them, like their health and their family. So they don't have to worry about calculating their own macros, calculating their own calories, subtracting this amount, and you have to know where to subtract these calories from. At what meal do you subtract them from? How much do you take away from this meal or that meal? Should you take away from protein? Should you take away from carbs or fats? How much do you take away from protein, carbs, or fats? It's a bunch of work that goes into it. So I prefer to do that for them. That way they don't have to do all of that brain work and waste that time and that energy doing it for themselves. But I will teach them how to do it. And my computer is almost dead, so I'm going to go ahead and try to wrap this up pretty quickly. See if there's one more slide. Okay, so I know I've talked about my coaching program a lot, so I just want to go into just a little bit what is Discover You Fitness Coaching. So I specialize in helping busy professionals burn fat, build muscle, and gain confidence. So it's not just about looking good. It's not about having that hot dream smoking bod. It's about feeling good internally. How do you feel on the inside? Or do you have a lot of energy, or are you drained after work? Do you ever feel like getting out of the house and doing anything? How do you feel about yourself when you look in the mirror, when you put on an outfit, when you go on vacation with your friends, when you see other moms or dads at the ball field? Do you look at them and say, well, she has time to do Pilates and yoga and go for walks and take care of herself? Or do you take responsibility for your health? So I help you feel confident about yourself and feel good in addition to looking good, because we all know that when you look good, you feel good. And when you feel good, you want to do more stuff. You want to go out, you want to have fun, you want to live life, you want to make more memories with your kids, with your husband, with your wife, with your parents, with your grandparents, whatever the case may be. So quick, easy workouts, quick and easy meal plans, quick and easy recipes, that minimum cleanup for the recipes that you make. All of them are kid friendly. So even if you don't meal prep, you can still cook quick and easy stuff throughout the week and help you reach your fitness goals. So that is something that I specialize in because I was a busy working professional. I worked two jobs and was in college to get my master's degree at a time. So I'm no stranger to time management, stress reduction techniques, and all of that fun stuff that goes into training, nutrition, and mindset, which are the three things that we focus on over here. So If any of that sounds like something that would interest you, if you do not want to track your food, if you want to learn more about tracking your food, if you're tired of tracking your food and you want to get away and get to a different approach that is proven to be effective and proven to get results, there's a link down below where you can book a free one-on-one consultation call with me. There is no risk, there is no obligation to sign up for the program. It's just getting more information, seeing if you're actually a good fit for the program, because some people just are not a good fit for the program. And I do not accept everybody into the program because it is such a one-on-one individualized approach that I want to make sure that everybody gets the attention that they deserve in the program. So, like I said, it's a free call. It's a free consultation call. You just schedule it using the link below. It'll take 15-20 minutes. We'll just talk about your goals, what you struggle with, why you're wanting to, start your fitness journey, and we'll see if I can actually help you and if you're a good fit for the program. So, of course, guys, subscribe to this channel for more, fitness and nutrition tips and mindset tips, how to manage your stress, how to manage time, how to just be more active and actually enjoy life and enjoy an active lifestyle. So, I hope to see you guys on the inside. And again, click that link below to book that free consultation call with me, and I hope to see you guys there.